Underwater welding is a specialized field that requires a unique set of skills and equipment, and is used to repair and maintain structures such as ships, oil rigs, and pipelines. But before we dive into the underwater welding, let's take a look at some key facts about this challenging line of work. The diver must take precautions to ensure their safety, such as using appropriate protective equipment and following strict safety protocols. They must also be aware of the risks associated with working in an underwater environment, such as strong currents and poor visibility. The welding process itself is similar to welding on land, but with a few key differences. The diver must work in a dry suit, which allows them to work underwater for extended periods of time. The welding process is also done under pressure, which can cause the metal to behave differently than it would on land. This means that the diver must be skilled in adjusting their technique. Underwater welding is a dangerous job, with risks such as drowning, decompression sickness, and electrical shock. Let's take a look at the 5 most dangerous facts of underwater welding. Drowning is one of the most serious risks associated with underwater welding. Divers may face equipment failure or human error that could lead to an inability to surface and get air. Additionally, if a diver is unable to communicate or signal for help in case of an emergency, the risk of drowning increases. Decompression sickness, also known as the bends, occurs when a diver ascends too quickly and can lead to serious injury or death. Divers must ascend slowly to avoid this condition, and failure to do so can result in damage to the body's tissues and organs. Electrical shock is a significant risk for underwater welders as water is an excellent conductor of electricity. This means that welders must take extra precautions to ensure that electrical equipment is properly grounded and that all electrical connections are secure to avoid the risk of shock. Underwater welding can release toxic gases such as hydrogen sulfide, which can lead to serious health problems if inhaled. Welders must use appropriate breathing equipment to protect themselves from these gases and must be aware of the potential risks associated with them. Welders are also at risk of hypothermia due to the cold temperatures of the water, which can lead to poor motor function and decision-making abilities. As you can see, underwater welding is a challenging and dangerous profession, but with the right skills, equipment, and training, it can be done safely and effectively. Remember, always be aware of the risks associated with the job and take the necessary precautions to protect yourself while working underwater.